We're going hands deep, and this is your non-fluffy experience. So we are going to jump right in now that we're settled and set. So I'd like to start things off with a confidence audit and real-time self-assessment. We're going to answer this question. Where do you hesitate most right now? Do you hesitate with speaking up, decision making, visibility being seen, going online, asking for what you want, or saying no? I'm going to turn on 60 seconds. Everyone has a minute. We're looking for full participation. 60 seconds. This is my timer. The timer is on. Speaking up, decision making, and I know it might be a mix for you. That's okay. Sometimes it's a mix for me as well. Choose your primary one. Decision making, visibility, and visibility defined as however that looks for you. It's not my definition, it's your definition. Asking for what you want. Saying no. It's a huge one. 30 more seconds. 30 more seconds. We have 15 seconds left. Hopefully everyone's got their answers in. 10, 9, 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. I'm going to end the poll. And I want you to look at the results. I want you to hold on to that. Got it? Question number 2. What confidence level are you operating at today in that area that you selected? So that area that you hesitate in most, between 1 and 10. What level are you operating? Love it, love it. Okay, hold on to that. Question number 3. What has that hesitation in that area cost you lately? Like, what have you not done? What have you not achieved? What have you not received? What is it costing you? What has it cost you by showing up this way? Because you hesitate to make a decision, because you hesitate to be more visible, however that's not defined for you, because you hesitate to ask for what you want in those moments that matter, because you hesitate to say no, what does it cost you? Just think about it this way. If you were hesitant around saying no, if you actually said no, what would have happened? How did you want it to happen? Like, that's what it's costing. Like, that's what I mean when I say, what has it cost you? So, for example, saying no, if you hesitate to say no, you're always saying yes. So you're the only one burnt out. You're the only one planning because no one raises their hand and they expect Karen, they expect Maria to do all the planning because Maria always does the planning. But does Karen always want to do all the planning? Does Maria want to do all the planning all the time? No. There's a hesitation around saying no. So that's what it's costing you, because now you can enjoy the event and be fully participatory because you're always planning and making sure that, and it's okay if you like to do it, but if this is what's holding you back, it's costing you something as to what you put in there. And I want you to witness what you're losing out on. Look at what you typed in there. This is what you are losing out on. And the truth is, everyone has gaps in their confidence, but it doesn't have to be a lifetime sentence. And that's exactly why we're here. In this room right now, we have entrepreneurs, we have parents, we have singles, we have employees, we have 7 and 8 figure earners. But no matter who you are, we all have one thing in common. We all have gaps in our confidence. And if you're here, I'm excited because you've decided to do something about it. I just wanted to show you how normal you truly are by sharing what everyone else experiences based on who I told you is in the room. You see, one of the main reasons that we have gaps in our confidence is because we've made it a habit, or we've made a habit out of pausing and hesitating. And then what happens is we operate in that pattern subconsciously. So now we're going to do a pattern interruption exercises. Remember exercise? Remember I said hands deep? Okay. Here are the rules. 1, no overthinking. 2, I want you to take action only. Here's my ask. Type the one bold move or decision, whether it's in your professional, social, or personal life, that you have been delaying. And I want you to be brutally honest with yourself. No one is here to judge you. Everyone is here to grow. Share something that you should have, something you've been hesitating around or delaying on, something that you say it in your head. You may not have said it out loud, but it's in your head. So 60 seconds, the 60-second timer is on right here. Get it out of your head. Get it done. Get it done. Put it in there. Put it in there. Put it in there. Put it in there. Get it in there. Put it right in. You see, what just happened there for everyone who played all in and typed their answer in the chat is that you just showed up for yourself. You just showed yourself that you're able to take action with something that's uncomfortable. And that this is not brand new to you. You've done it before. So when we talk about confidence, sometimes it's so elusive. But now you have started to train yourself to move while uncomfy. And that's what real confidence is. It's not the lack of fear. It's not about feeling 100% comfortable. It's not about having the right answer at all. It's not about having 0% doubt. It's about being able to take action while you're in the midst of feeling uncomfortable and possibly experiencing fear. And you, my friend, you just did that. Showing up with increased confidence is about training yourself to take immediate action before doubt has the time to speak up in your mind and take up that profound space and talk you out of it. Let's talk about a couple of confidence facts and confidence myths that are super important. Because here's the reality. We have been socialized to believe that confidence is a feeling, and that we have to wait to feel confident before we take action. And that, my friend, is not true. And that is possibly why you may have not taken any action, because you are waiting for this feeling, a feeling that will never show up. Confidence is not an emotion. Confidence is something is not something you wait to feel. And research shows this. The University of California, Berkeley identified 27 distinct human emotions, and confidence is not one of them. Confidence is a skill set and an attitude, not a feeling. And I always get asked, well, Karen, what are those 27 human emotions that we feel? So here they are. We feel admiration, adoration, appreciation, amusement, anxiety, awe, awkwardness, boredom, calmness, confusion, craving, disgust, empathetic pain, entrancement, excitement, fear, horror, interest, joy, nostalgia, relief, romance, sadness, satisfaction, sexual desire, surprise. Those are the human emotions that we feel. Confidence is not one of them. Confidence is a skill set. Confidence is a behavior that you train. So if you believe that you have to have been born with it, if you are sitting in your family and saying, well, you know what? I'm not the confident one. My sister, brother, aunt, mother, they're no, you've just trained yourself to believe that. Intentional decision-making and action drives and completely impacts your confidence, your level of confidence. The longer you sit and try to feel confident, you'll see me use the word feel confident, the longer you'll stay exactly where you are. Or that's the exact reason why you've stayed exactly where you are. Remember I said intentional decision-making, right? Your confidence is driven by your self-belief and your self-identity. I'm going to say it again. Your confidence is driven by your self-belief and your self-identity. What you believe to be true about yourself influences what you do and don't do. Confidence is a belief in oneself. Not that we'll always win, but that we're capable of doing the thing, whatever the thing is. That's why we're going 10 feet deep on self-belief and self-identity, because I could give you all the science-backed techniques and neuroscience-backed strategies that I know. However, if you can't take ownership of your self-belief and your self-identity, those tactics, those strategies, those exercises, nothing will work. Now, this is where I'd like you to get your pen and your piece of paper. We are working this out together. Got it? So we're going through questions. Everyone, pen and paper? Question number 1, and I'd like you to write it down. What do you believe to be true about yourself? What is your self-belief? I want you to make a laundry list of the good and not so good. And I ask one thing. I ask that you be honest with yourself. I'm going to be giving you a minute and a half here. What's your self-belief? Good or not so good? 1.5 minutes on now. 90 seconds. Make a laundry list. Don't judge yourself. Just put it out. You will not have to share this. So this is for your eyes only. Honesty with yourself is key. Otherwise, you can't shift. Timer's on. A laundry list. Just no fancy writing. Don't need paragraph form. Don't need jot dots or bullet. Just get it out of yourself. Just make the list. Make that list. That's question number 1. What do you believe to be true about yourself? "45 seconds left. "30 seconds left. Be honest with yourself. What do you believe to be true? "15 seconds left. 10, 9, 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Drop your pens. Okay, we're going to keep things moving. Question number 2. What on that list do you believe to be true that isn't even yours? Hold on. Let me break it down before you answer this. You see, a belief is simply a thought that you keep thinking over and over and over again. And it becomes grounded in you. Then you believe that it's true. That's all a belief is. Let me give you some examples. Is anyone here not a morning person? Just raise your hand, put hand up or thumbs up if you are not a morning person. Say, yes, that's me. Okay, I see the hands. You're not a morning person. Okay, see it. Okay. Here is my I'm not a morning person, bad at mornings example when it comes to your self-belief. The initial thought, you wake up tired one day, maybe a couple days, and think, I am not a morning person. That's your initial thought. Now look at the repetition. The next day, you think it again. Then again, next week, you keep telling yourself, I'm just bad at mornings. Now here's the grounding belief that you have formed. After months of thinking this on a daily basis, it becomes a belief. When you wake up, you don't even try to be energetic. And you have decided that you are bad at mornings. Stay with me. The reality is this. For most, not all, you feel groggy every morning because you have programmed your brain to believe that this is your inevitable state. So for my I'm not a morning person people, all of you out there, I ask you to consider if this is actually true or if this is a belief, because that's how beliefs get formed. Here's another simple example. And no one ever talks about self-belief and how it gets formed. So here's another simple example of how our self-belief is formed. The thought that you have either conjured up yourself, the belief that you've conjured up yourself, or that you've heard from someone else. So watch this. I'm clumsy. The repetition. You drop a pen. I'm so clumsy. You trip. I'm so clumsy. The grounded belief. You fall over your own feet once, or you stumble up or down the stairs. See, I'm totally clumsy, is what you start to say to yourself. The result. You don't pick up, or you no longer pick up delicate things because you believe you will drop it because you're clumsy. Or you don't take that job as a server, even though you're an incredible people person, because you believe you're clumsy. Do you see how beliefs shape your life? So in short, a thought plus repetition equals your belief. Far too many people in this world have never paused to assess and acknowledge where their self-belief came from, or where their self-belief was formed.